So Anglican royalists, for example, believed in the divine right of kings in the English Revolution. So rather than people uh, consenting to a state, the monarch receives their power directly from God. So the divine right of kings is a descending concept, meaning that the sovereign power is divinely ordained and that power travels down to the people or down to the ministers, for example, and then to the people. St. Augustine in the City of God essentially points out that people should worry about their next life, whether that means putting up with persecution, as long as they obey the state, which is ultimately ordained by God. So you're obeying the state by you're obeying God by obeying the state. James VI of Scotland, who is also the first of England, would argue that the duty of a good Christian citizen is to obey the state. So the true law of free monarchies describes kings as fathers to their people. The idea being that the similar sort of duty a king has to his people is like the duty of a father to the children. So the basis upon the speech to the Lords and Commons at Whitehall was about his reign being quid dems, or what God wishes in English. And for James, it was about denouncing rebellion more than anything, calling it the greatest of all mischiefs. And that could be seen as a critique of the divine right of kings. As Pete Woolcock rightfully points out, Louis XIV of France is alleged to have said "L'État c'est moi," which translates to "I am the state." This is but another example of the prominence of the divine right of kings.